Use the flippy screen to be like a vlogger, but it's not gonna work. Okay, I'm wearing my Evangelion shirt, and now I'm gonna use the flippy screen. Today, I'm gonna be showing you guys every single model kit. I have a pimple right here, and it's been like, honestly, I've had like a weird like triangle of just pimples on my forehead, just one. I don't know what's going on there. I think my body decides to like stockpile all the oil into one big pimple, and the rest of my face is like clear. Also, I've been looking at the screen where I should be looking at the giant camera. That's why I bought this camera in the first place. Today, we're going to be going through all of my model kits, all of my just you know, just all the things that I've built, because I think it'd be cool. And also, I just haven't really, like, you've seen them in my videos. I don't know if you've like gone through my videos, you just seen them slowly stack up. I thought it'd be cool to just go through all of them and just show you my collection. It's a lot, and I know I want to start off this video by saying two things. One, this is just my collection. So I'm gonna show you everything. Basically, I don't want to be like those weird YouTubers that will like flex on people. Like, yeah, I got this and I got this, and this is actually really rare. If it's rare, I'm gonna say it because you know that's why it's in my collection. But I'm just showing you all of my stuff because I think it's cool. So I don't want to be like, this is not like a flex video. And number two, I'm not going to be telling you, I'm not going to be like saying all the prices of all of them, because Gundams alone are pretty kind of like, they're expensive. So I don't want to be like flexing. And I will say that a good bit of these are gifts and you know, things that my friends have gotten me. So not all of them I actually paid for, so just get money out the way and enjoy the tour, okay? Okay, so let's start with the first one that I actually finished recently. This is the Masquerade EX Virgo Unicorn Gundam. This one was about $400, so very expensive. I'm very happy about getting this. This was actually one of the last ones in stock when I bought it, so I'm very happy that I copped that. It comes with a little, it didn't come with it, but I also got like a little tiny one. It's just cute. He's like has a friend. The camera over there. We go. See? And it has some lighting features. So yeah, everything is just really cool. There's lights on the shield. There's little like light compartments here. I got a little light coming to the little guy, and obviously the whole thing lights up. So very cool. Then if we make our way down, we have the, oh yeah, some of these I touched up with like panel lining, and then some of these I just didn't get around to panel lining them yet. I do want to in the future, but right now I haven't. Just like this one, this is a really nice one that I need a panel line. This is the Master Grade XS Gundam. And I think this is the EXS mode. So it's like the big kahuna of the two. And then over here is the Masquerade, oh yeah, Masquerade Virgo Phas Gundam. Actually, one of my first Masquerades that I started building. This one was a gift from my brother. It's funny because he gave it to me and he was like, oh, I think you're, this one I was I'm like stuttering, I'm like nerding out right now, sorry. This was when I was first getting into the hobby. My brother was like, I think your hobby's really interesting, so he bought me this really nice kit, and that was maybe like my 8th kit at the time, and I think he probably regrets snowballing my interests. But yeah, these three actually are all Virgo, so that is just really dope. Virgos are like more technical, more like they're just made by different designers, so they're kind of built different. Okay, and then over here, this is kind of like my Masquerade Gundam Wing collection. I haven't watched Gundam Wing. I just think that it was kind of novel to collect all of, like, most of the Gundam Wings suits from that series. So we have the Gundam Wing Endless Waltz version. That is actually the Wing Gundam. That is also Virgo. Virgo actually stands for Kotoki. Version Kotoki. So just a little fun fact. Back there we have the Masquerade Death Scythe. Over here we have the Masquerade Death Scythe Endless Waltz version. I don't know. I think it's the Masquerade Hell. I don't think it's the Hell version, but it's the Masquerade Death Scythe EW version. The difference between Gundam Wing and Gundam Wing EW is EW is the movie, so like it like comes from the movie anime. This is a Gundam Heavy Arms. Very nice. This is a Gundam Sandrock right here. We have the Wing Gundam Virgo. So it's a little bit different from the Wing Gundam in the show because this one is based off the manga, which I didn't know, but I was trying something new with like a little bit of like cell shading and bolding in, so that's why it looks like that. That is the Tall Geese Masquerade. And I'm gonna go through all my model kits, and not all of them are gonna be Gundams, just like these ones. Right here is my Ava corner, my Evangelion like corner thing. We have the Mark III from the anime. This is the high grade Mark III. Really bad. It's a really bad kit. That's why he's laying down, but also kind of canon because he got murked in the first episode he came out in, so I thought it was kind of funny to just put him there like that. This is, you know, we all know Ava Unit 1, Shinji's Ava. I bought him a little chair so he can sit like a little bitch, just like in the anime. We have the Mark 8, Unit 8A. This is, everyone loves her. I don't think she's that cool. This is, I don't even remember her name. The real sexual one, the real like basically American Asuka, but like not as cool as Asuka. I don't think she's that cool. This is Asuka's unit 002. We love 02. I don't know why I put an extra 0. This is the Mark 6. Real grade Mark 6. The Ava Unit 00. Oh, that's why. The Unit 00, I believe this is the prototype version, because in the back we have the high grade Ava Unit 00, but like the one that she usually uses. Remember it went berserk and like started hitting her head on the wall? That's why I put her like that, not because she can't stand. So that's like the blue version. And then I bought like a Rey figure to kind of, you know, tie everything up, because Rey is my favorite character in that show. So that's why we have that. Up here we have a little bit of a mix. I kind of just put these as like cool show ones. This is the high grade Unicorn Gundam. If you can focus. High grade Unicorn Gundam right here. If you watched my live stream on this channel, you saw us building that. The mega sized Unicorn Gundam, which is basically just a giant high grade, but still really cool showpiece here. This is the this is the Gundam. Oh, I have it right here. It's called the Burning Gundam. This one's not. I don't really watch Gundam build divers. That's where it's from, I think. I don't watch that, and I don't really care about it. They just have a lot of like interesting designs. That's why I bought this, and also I don't know. It just looked cool. Gundam Cubile. That's kind of like the mini version. This is the entry grade RX-78-2 that my girlfriend made me. So thanks, Leah. She gave me flowers with it. This is the Metal Gear Philanthropist. This was a terrible kit, garbage, nightmare of a kit, but it's all glued together and it sits there, and now it looks like, you know, it sits there pretty. If you like Metal Gear, then it's really cool, but if you just buy it for the kit, don't. It's garbage. Do not buy that. Don't buy it, okay? It's terrible. Save your money. That was expensive. You know, for reference, you know, I'm just gonna say it for reference, just so you know how disappointing it is. It was $170. Granted, I got it for my birthday, but I was building it, and it does not feel like a $170 kit. It's garbage. Don't buy it. It looks nice. Don't buy it. This is an SD Gundam. I kind of bought him for the top hat. I don't actually know his name, but there it is. We have the GM Cold District types. And I bought these because I think they were like $8 each. I bought 6 of them. I was supposed to build them. I wanted to do a diorama, okay? That was why. So we have 6 coal types. Oh, Oliver, you should put like a counter at the bottom to show how many Gundams we have. I'll put one down. Okay. We have the Zaku. This is the high grade. These are all high grades. This is the Zaku high grade. Zaku 1 Sniper. So I have a little scene where he's like, he took over this Gundam graveyard and he like really just messed everyone up. That's why he has like a different arm, because his other arm got taken off, so he took someone else's arm. Yeah, it's a big story. You kind of need to know my Instagram to know the lore. By the way, follow my Instagram at @AloSantino if you want to. Okay. This is the Gundam high grade Gundam gun tank. My friend got this for me. I love it. It's just kind of goofy. He looks a little goofy. This is the Masquerade Zegok, Char Zegok. Really cool kit. I have them kind of like cut up here because I was gonna do like a X-ray project, and I still am. I just kind of put him on hold here, and he's just sitting with the rest. He's actually sitting on my first diorama I ever made, which was this Zaku throwing down with the RX-78-2. Kind of like not in the best position right now, but the Zaku 1. Yeah, Zaku. That's a weird sword, like beam. Anyways, high grade RX-78 and high grade Zaku. These are both from the Origin series, so they have a little facelift. And they're having a little battle scene. This is just like a little like trinket that I bought a little bit ago. It's just a Zaku that needs repair. I thought it was cool. That's actually the Zaku F2, if you're wondering. Okay, is it the F2? Yeah, I think it's the F2. Okay, so we have all this done. This is just one side of the room here. Let's go on my desk to see what's popping on my desk here. I'm just sorry. Okay, on my desk, I do have a lot of Gundams on my desk because I build them, put them on the side, and then they just sit there. This is actually 1/100th scale Blitz Gundam. Oh, lighting's like terrible here. The 1/100th scale Blitz Gundam. This is an old kit that I just snapped together. My friend gave it to me. Pretty cool. It just sits on my desk here. Zaku 3, very cool. I have the Gundam Age. I think this is like, they just go by numbers. Like this is the Age 1, I believe, or Age 3. I don't remember. But that's cool. I built him on an airplane. That was the main thing I bought him for, was to build him on an airplane because he turns into an airplane. So I thought it was cool. This is the Gundam artifact Nightingale. He's missing a leg. Don't worry, he's not actually missing it. He just like, it fell over. If you can focus, there we go, Nightingale. And then back here, I'm planning on painting these. I need to focus on my paint booth, which I'm gonna build soon. This is the relic version of the SD gun, or the XS Gundam. So if you can imagine, this is tiny version, and then The giant version is down there. Remember that? Okay. This is a 1/1000th scale, I believe, or it might be 10,000th scale. I don't remember. Of the white base from the original Gundam show. Just a little, like, everything's out of focus. I'm really sorry. There we go. Just a little, like, you know, that's cool. I was gonna paint this as well. So everything on this table has like a about to be done project. Right now I'm building the Masquerade GM. So I have him on my desk along with all the stuff here. If you're wondering what tools I use, all I use is the God Hand S&P I think it's the 125s. It's the red ones, okay? They're not the official God, like they're not the blue God Hands, they're the ones that break easily. They're the more sturdier ones, and some chunky nippers to kind of break off for the building process. I also use a cutting mat, and I use a few files if the cuts are too rough. Right here we have the Atlas Gundam. He's kind of cool to style. I actually like him here because he's just nice to look at, and he goes and he's like, I don't know, he's just cool. So, Atlas Gundam from Gundam Thunderbolt. Okay, let's go ahead and tackle this giant pillar here. We have the Strike Gundam, and Sugar Strike Gundam. The F-16 CJ Fighting Falcon, Misawa, Japan. I was supposed to build that for a friend. I have it built. I do. I just need to, like... Okay, to be honest, I kind of broke it. But, like, I didn't break it accidentally. I broke it on purpose because I was going to weather it and make it look cool. But then I got busy, so now it just looks like I fucked up. So, we're just going to... Okay, if you're just, like... I'll get it done, okay? Just... I need time. Okay, this is the Ikaruga, like, ship. It's a ship from Ikaruga. I don't play Ikaruga, but I bought this from Book Off. The reason I bought it is because it was $20. I love the design. It looks sick. It looks like a sick starship. And I was watching this price for a while, right? I'm gonna show the price because I was like really happy about this. So you see here, I bought it for $20. Originally, they put up the shelf for $110. That's a steal, baby. I'm gonna put you down for a bit. Sick. Okay. The super armored fighting suit, Snake Eye Type 2 from Maschinen Krieger. I love Maschinen Krieger stuff. It just takes so long to build, so I bought a bunch because they're kind of rare. Well, they don't really get printed often, that's why. So this is the super armor fighting suit Type R Raccoon from Maschinen Krieger. I have the Scope Dog from what is this anime called? It's called I don't watch it, but it's from an anime. It's called oh, it doesn't matter. The Scope Dog. I love the Scope Dog design, so I had to buy it. These are all unbuilt, so I'm gonna build them. I bought this in Virginia. It was a cool pickup. Oh, you know what was also sick? So I was like, so we're in Virginia, and by the way, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Leah put like little blush on the RX-78, so it's like custom. You see it? You see the little pink marks? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I got the Scope Dog, and I got the Bloodsucker, right? And we were in Virginia. I was in Virginia with my mom, and we visited this hobby shop, and I was like, oh, I never see these kits, and I was looking for them, and I was like, oh, could you, like, I was gonna buy them, and then she was like, I'll buy them for you. So she bought me both of these. I was like, sheesh. So that's why I love them. F91 Gundam. Little cool kit. I just thought it was cool, and I didn't get the F91 yet. Entry grade V Gundam. The RX-78-2 American type, Target exclusive. We got the Prowler from Maschinen Krieger. Delta Gundam. Very cool. This was actually, the hobby shop was going out of, not out of business, but they were moving, so everything was 50 off. So this kit was so good because it's usually really expensive for gold plated kits, so like super shiny kits, but because it was 50 off, yeah, this was a steal. Look at that. I bought this one super cheap. I had to. 67, 50 off, steal. Stargazer Gundam. I thought this design was really cool, so I bought it. We have the Master Grade GAN. I have the High Grade GAN here. Oh, forgot about you. High Grade GAN is here. This is one of my first weathering projects, and it doesn't look very good. Like, I don't like it. But I love the design. And I do like that kit. The High Grade kit is good. I just wish I did the weathering differently. So that's why it's kind of like embarrassed in there. Maschinen Krieger, the Falke. The 40th anniversary version. This one just came out and my girlfriend helped me pay for it. Honestly, I didn't pay for anything. Like, I paid like $20 for that, and that's a very expensive kit, so I was really happy about that. I was just, yeah. The Ava Mark Iii real grade version. You need to build that. This is the real grade Xeon clear version, Gundam base exclusive. I got this imported from Japan. I wanted to do a cool painting project with that, so that's why I got it. Maschinen Krieger Strom Camphor. I just thought the design was really spooky. It's like a weird like spider crab thing. High Grade Buster Gundam. The Master Grade G Gundam. Also, oh yeah, these were a lot from the sale here. Nautica Valley of the Wind. I thought the gunship was just really cool looking. I can't really show you because it's kind of under all this, but trust me, it's sick. The Leo S. I thought this kit was so cool when it came out, and I finally got it, and I just didn't build it. So I'm kind of a bozo. Luna Gans from the Maschinen Krieger. This was kind of impulse buy. I don't buy a lot of cars, but I bought this one because I thought it was sick. The Lucina Stratos. I'm sorry, I just have to chime in here. Where does it say Lucina? That says Lancia. You have brain damage. You have dyslexia. HF Stradale with Italian girls figure. Yeah, I don't know. It's just sick. Okay. Getting to the... Okay, and then I missed the premium Bandai Pale Rider Space Type Clear Color. I just bought that on Book Off because it was really cheap. That's why I bought it, and I thought maybe I could like save it until it makes money. That's all. Bottom here, we have the Zaku Mariner. I wanted to do a resin project of that kit, so that's why I have that. High Grade G Gundam, got that from the sale, so don't ask me why I have both the Master Grade and the High Grade. That's why. The High Grade Quibli or Cubile, whatever you want to call it, that was also from the sale. Very cool. GM. The GM Dominance, we'll get to that later. Some of these boxes I already built, so I kind of skipped a few, so I'll show you later what they look like. We got the ZGMF 1/100th Zaku / Phantom premium Bandai. Very cool. Have not built it yet, but that design is really cool. I just wanted to do like a big project with it because it's premium Bandai, so I wanted to make it a little special. Okay, I turned my fan off, so it's really hot. Right here we have the, oh yeah, so that's all of that for the stack back there. I don't know where our count is at, but it's probably pretty cool. We have here the Gundam Red Frame Perfect Grade. I think is it Astray? Yeah, the Gundam Astray Red Frame Perfect Grade. Very cool. I actually really like building this. This was a really cool kit. Did not come with water slide decals, but for the scale, it's super cool. This is the mega size Zaku. I haven't finished weathering the middle part in the head, but I'm going for like a rust effect, so I think those are really cool. And then the mega size RX-78-2. What a banger. Honestly, I look at this kit like when I'm like laying down on my bed, I look at this kit and I just go, damn. One, I did a really good job. Like, not to pat myself on the back, but I'm happy with this. Like the little plating, the scratches, I'm really happy with this. His arm is slipping off, if you can like see. I don't know how it did that, but I'm happy with how it turned out. And it's just a banger. It's just bang on. Like, it's just cool. Okay. Okay, so you're probably gonna see a dip in quality because like the lighting looks a lot more not cool now. But I'm on my phone, so it's fine. It's fine. Okay, anyways. We have over here, we have the Buster, Masquerade Buster Gundam. Masquerade Eclipse Gundam, super sick. This is the one I was talking about, the GM Dominance Phillips Hue version. It has a bunch of Gatling guns, so very awesome. Victory Gundam Virgo. This was such a weird, like, he did so many weird experiments with this kit. Not because it was like he was just being quirky, but because they had like a transformation that I just hate. But it looks so nice. But yeah, it's a rough one. It's a rough build. But I came through it. Same with this one. It's not a Virgo, but the way they made the RX, this is actually the clear version. I was like, I don't have a Masquerade RX-78 too, but if I'm gonna get one, I'm gonna get the clear version because that's sick. So this is the clear version. It's just like weird because they had like a lot of panel segments, and it's just like I don't really think you need that to be a thing, but okay. This is the 1/100th scale, so it's not Masquerade, it's actually more of a big high grade. This is the 1/100th scale. God damn, it's called the Gerbera? I'll put up a picture of what it's called. Is it called the Oh wait, oh it's right there. The Masquerade, the high grade Gerbera, yeah. There it is, RX-78 GPO4G Gerbera, whatever. I love this kit. If you can tell, I put so much effort in just making this. Like I put like decals on it. I love this kit. This kit is so cool. Underrated, I feel. I don't see it a lot, but I just love the silhouette. One of my favorite kits, actually. Masquerade Barbados. It looks nice. Like I had a cool weathering, but oh, you should have seen it before. I was going for like a rust. Like I was really having fun with the rust paint, and I got kind of out of control, and it kind of just became like a weird, like it was all orange. It's not what I wanted at all. So I took it under the sink. And I washed off all the paint, and what was left was like this weird, like grimy, like weathered look, and it actually looks kind of nice. Like I think I like the whole like dirt in the panels, and so it's kind of a happy accident. It's salvageable, debatable whether it's like happy accident or salvage, but I like it. It's not yours, it's mine. Okay. This one is the Masquerade Strike Gundam, Alley Strike Gundam. I was using paint chipping effects, which I think for my first time was really cool. And I like it. It's a solid kit. I love this kit, actually. Okay, now we get to the high grades. High grade Moon Gundam. Very cool Gundam. Nice. If you're ever going to get a high grade, I'd say Moon Gundam. Some of these are panel lined, some of them are not. Most of them are panel lined. I usually panel line my high grades because they're not that hard to panel line. This is I bought the wrong Zeta, but I still had fun with this one. This is the Zeta, double Zeta. Yeah. There's Zeta Gundam and then there's double Zeta, like Zeta Z, like 2. It's the other one. Okay. This is the real grade RX-78. Here's the thing. This was like one of my first kits. I think I did the real grade Evangelion, and then I did like two high grades, and then I did this one. And this one was garbage because it was the first real grade. And if you don't remember, let me school you on some history. Real grades were made to have like the you know, like the detailedness of a master grade. See all those like dips and panels. If you look at a high grade, it's more just like smooth.
So they're trying to get like a more textured version, but in like 1/44th scale. The problem is they didn't do it very good. So this is the worst thing I've ever touched. It's like it's terrible. But it looks nice. It looks good. But oh, nightmare. Okay, this is the high grade Dom. Real grade Destiny Gundam. It's a cool design, but again, real grades are just like real grades, so I don't want to talk about it. Real grades are good now, but back then they're terrible. So be careful on which real grades you buy and make sure they're like kind of new, or if they're not new, just be aware. This is the high grade Zeong and the real grade Zeong. Same scale. Obviously the real grade Zeong looks so much cooler, but the high grade Zeong just like has so much charm in my opinion, because it's more anime accurate, and I love like it just looks like it's out of the anime. So honestly, this is such a better build. Like, it's such a fun build, that one, but this one has a special place in my heart. I love that one. This is the RX-78 American type. I bought 2 more American type RX-78s because those Target exclusives, and I'm a bozo, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy them, and when they're not Target exclusive and they're sold out, I'm gonna have the market cornered. Whatever, like, shut up, they're like $10, okay? This is the Phoenix Gundam. It's like, it's cool and like gaudy and like shiny, but like it's not the best, honestly. It's not my favorite, but it's cool. High grade Goof. I love this design. He looks so menacing. So one of my favorite kits, actually. That's a really good kit. I didn't panel line this one. This is the real grade Crossbones Gundam. It's so small, like it's tiny, and I think his arm is broken. I don't think I mentioned that. Like, well, like obviously I wouldn't tell you guys, but when I look at this, all I see is a failure because he's so small, and I'm just like, oh, that's sad. It's not the size; it's just like the fact that he's just like jelly bones. Okay, this is the. Oh, what is this one? This is the. Hold on, I think I have the box somewhere. This is like, oh, we'll get into this box later. But oh, the Gun Easy Ground type, premium Bandai. This was my first premium Bandai kit. Very underwhelming because I was like expecting it to have like cool features, but it's just like a different color of a kit. But it's so cool. Like, it's neat. It looks cool. It's supposed to be 1/100th scale, so it was kind of small at the like. This is like high grade scale, but it's 1/100th. So I was expecting something to be like this big, and then I got high grade scale, so that's why he's down here. Okay. Oh shoot, am I covering the mic? I hope not. Okay. This is the 1/100th Grimgird, whatever. Okay. I love this kit to bits because it looks like Dark Souls as a kit. So I love it, and it was actually like really hard to find, and I got it for a good deal, so I love that kit. It's so cool. Okay, coming down here we have a little bit of a vignette piece. This one is so obscure, I don't even remember what it's called. I'll put up a picture if I can find it. This is the Zegok like prototype or something like that. Pretty cool. I love the aqua suits. This is the GN grunt suit. These are both like grunt suits. I don't know, I forgot the names, but these are actually one of my first high grades, and I love them. They're really cool. I like them a lot, actually. Again, I'll throw up the name if I find them. This is a nice little vignette piece that I made out of just like a weird like coaster thing. I just had some spare time and threw them on the rocks. This is the Gundam. Ooh, I should know this. This is the gun, not the gun cannon. It's the. How am I blanking out on this? It's one of my favorite Gundams, actually. It looks cool. It's the, Is it the gun cannon? Yeah, it is the gun cannon. Yeah, because this is the gun tank. That's the gun tank. This is the gun cannon. Yeah, okay, yeah. So that's the Gundam gun cannon. Very cool. We have the Berserk Nobel Berserk mode, and then we have the normal Nobel Gundam. This is the high grade Grimgirday, and I went full out. This is the Dark Souls Gundam. Like, it looks so cool. There's another one that is coming out. I missed the first drop, but the second drop, I'm there. It looks so cool. Okay. The Windom Gundam. Pretty cool grunt suit. It's like a tiny strike Gundam. The Hygog, very cool. You have this was like the Zaku 1, like this was really old kit, like really old. If you can tell, like you have to glue the pieces together, so, but it's charming. I like it. This is Daddy Gog, DOGG. I love him to pieces. One of my favorite mobile suits, unironically. Down here, this is the Amuro, and I put the Japanese like R roll when I really don't care that much. Char versus the Amuro area. Sick. Okay. We have the high grade Sazabi. We have the 1/100th master grade Char Zaku. Very cool kit. The 1/44th scale Char's Galgug. Very cool. We have the this is the Hyvee Gundam, and down there, wait, no, wait, is this the Hyvee Gundam? The High New Gundam. No, that's the High New Gundam. That's the new Gundam. Okay, yeah, okay. The white one, that's the real grade New Gundam. This one is the High New Gundam. They're the same mobile suit technically, but not really. So basically the High New Gundam is from the manga, and the New Gundam is from the actual movie, Char's Counterattack. Then we have the Nightingale, which is actually I'm sorry. Which is actually, well, first of all, this actually just looks like it just looks like a Nazi. Like, that's the whole point of Zeon, is that Zeon is like, they're kind of like Nazis, but like, it's actually, like, you're not hiding it with that one. Okay. Anyways, so right here, back there, is the real grade Sazabi. That was in Char's Counterattack. This one is supposed to be like the alternate version of the Sazabi, just like how the High New Gundam is that to the New Gundam. You get it? Okay. Down here is a little bit of a miscellaneous. I actually don't know where these would fit in, but we have the little vignette of Akai tearing apart a ship. So that was really cool because I got to build a ship model kit. They're decent. I'm not a big fan of them, but they're chill. And then Akai. Then we have the Strike Freedom Gundam. Strike Freedom. There's the Strike Freedom. And then the Strike Impulse Strike Gundam, and then the Gundam Alex 2.0 Master Grade. These are all Master Grades down there. I kind of just have them down here because I don't really know where they would fit in with the crowd. They're just kind of like outcasts. They're like rejects, social rejects. Down here is kind of like the kits that I kept the box for, but I do have a Supra down here that I'm building. So, if you want to put that on the counter, there you go. I have a Supra, and then I have a entry grade RX-78-2 Gundam in the bag version, and I did that because I built the entire Gundam without opening the bag. So, yay me. Okay, we're nearing towards the end. So over here is well, yeah, it kind of leaked out of my room and into the living room. So we have a bunch of stuff here. I'm gonna start from the top and work our way down. I dabble in some Legos. So we have the Lego Viper Probe Droid. Very cool. I was doing a Zaku Christmas theme type beat, So this is like a Zaku in a little glass, like, you know, kind of like a snow globe. And if it shows, he's like using the power source from his Zaku to make Christmas lights. And I was a little fancy here. So it has little Christmas lights. So I really like this actually. It's really cool. Got some snow down there. Yeah, so really fun. Very fun project that I did. This was my first machining Krieger project, the Croat. Not bad. I like the painting on the guy, but the rest of his face, don't look at it from if you look at it from a distance, it looks fine, but I'm not good at painting figures. But I love the Croat because of how like deep. This is why I love machining Krieger, is just how detailed everything is. So this is the Lego Vespa. Very cool. Down here, I mean, this isn't really Gundam, but I'll show you anyway since we're just down here anyways. This is these little things, well, these are Gundams, these little things here, but these little like clay bits are things that I made in ceramics class, along with this skull, this other hand skull thing, these bowls. I bought some Chinese like knockoff Legos. They're called like Zebel. They're actually decent. They're actually not bad. So this one is Hello Kitty, but in Vietnam. So this is Zaku Hello Kitty, but I painted it to look like she was in Vietnam. So I really like this project here. This was a little like this was a little figure that I painted at KawaiiCon with my girlfriend. So my first time figure painting, not bad, right? Right? Okay. So oh, right here. This was a tiny little sculpt dog project that I did. So it was a little little tiny sculpt dog. And then I have like a little river that it's standing over. Honestly, the sculpt dog is not that big, so the scale does not make sense, but oh well. But I like how I did the water, because I did like some clear paints and then I did some water look, and it just looks nice. Okay, so that's the first case. Second case here is more of like cars and some other machining Krieger stuff. So my girlfriend got me the Lego Fiat, so we got the Fiat, the Lego Porsche 911 from, I think this is the, you know, like the original version. Very cool. This is gonna bother me, and I'm not gonna touch that because it looks like it's gonna crack, and I don't really need that in my life right now. Okay. I love the Lego Speed Champions line. So this is the Lego Countach Lamborghini. The Lego Supra, I'm actually starting to like it a lot because it just looks so like just boxy and cool. Lego Ferrari. And then this is the first car model kit that I built. It's really bad. Honestly, if you look at it from close, like the painting is really bad. But it was my first time doing something like this, and I was just kind of winging it. But this is the AE86, because obviously I'm not actually a car guy. I just like one car. I like all these cars too. I actually really like Porsches now. Okay. Little hiker kit from Pat Labor. Kind of just looks nice with the cars. I just built that on a whim, just kind of bored. This is another machining Krieger project that I did. The Fleet. I don't know. Really cool. I love this one. One of my favorite machining Krieger dioramas here is this tiny little Raptor raccoon kit. I had a lot of fun painting these because they're just so small and you can just have fun. It's a quarter for scale, and the figures don't look that bad because you can barely recognize them. And I don't know why, I was like really happy with the paints that I was using. They're just really satisfying to use. So this was just really fun. This is the custom painted high grade Barbados kit. I was kind of testing airbrushes. From afar, it looks decent, but close, you can see like you know, the paint is just not very good. So I was kind of wishy-washy on this, but you know, gotta get some experience in with airbrushing. This is the San Andrew Stein version. He's missing his chest pieces and his plates. I have them, but I was testing a reverse wash to try and like paint them correctly. It never worked out, so he's just kind of up here, low key, kind of a disappointment. But moving on, this was the Victory 2 Gundam, assault mode, so he has all his weapons. If you remember, we basically had the, you know, the Masquerade version, the Virgo. This is that kind of. This one's a little more like, this is called the Assault Buster version. He looks like a Happy Meal. Not gonna lie, I'm not very happy with this one. It's just like, it just looks so cheap, and the colors were just kind of weird. This one is cool. This is the Exam Blue, like, I don't, like ESF. It's just like a grunt suit, but I was like working with like lighter effects, and I was like melting the plastic, and I think it turned out really cool, and I was just having fun experimenting with that. Little Lego car here. I think that's a Aston Martin. Right here is this is a Gundam Thunderbolt full armor Gundam. So it has all these shields, very nice kit, very cool, high grade. This was my first high grade, the GP01 from Stardust Memories. Pretty cool kit. Kind of like wonky, but for the time that it came out, I could understand why. But yeah, pretty cool, pretty fun first master grade. Well, actually, no, I don't know if that was my first master grade. I think my first master grade was the, oh, I forgot. Okay, hold on, I gotta show you another one. Sorry. We have here the high grade Gundam Wing, Gundam Wing, heavy arms. This one's a little different because he's from like low key, like a different part of Gundam Wing, but he's still cool. This was a free Gundam. Honestly, don't even remember his name. I think it's like the Aegis Knight. I don't know, kind of mid. Camphor Gundam, sick. Love that kit. This is the Gundam Mark II in the back there because I was like experimenting with like clay for once, and it came out decent, but I kind of just like did a wash, and then just threw him up on the shelf because I was just kind of done with him already. But yeah, the first kit. Hey, Sam. The first, oh, actually, okay, we're going in the bathroom here because I wanted to show you something. This is my airbrush setup. I'm gonna make a new one because it's like really bad. But this was my first airbrush project. It's the Zaku Gunner Wizard. I think it's called the Wizard. It's a Zaku Gunner. And I had it weathered, but the weathering I did was just so bad. I don't know what I was thinking, but it was just so bad. So I airbrushed over it, and it's decent, but not really. Because if you look closely, like, I knew nothing about airbrushing and I was winging it. So a lot of the blues are inconsistent, but from afar, like, it looks decent, but I keep them down here. There's a lot of Gundams that I just like want to not remember, but I have them, so I count them. And honestly, I did have fun building it. I just didn't like the outcome, but that's the part. Okay, we forgot about this one. This is the Gundam GM Sniper 2. This was my first master grade, and this was a phenomenal first master grade. And I did a little weathering. This was actually my first weathering, like actual weathering project, where I like, you know, ripped up plastic, and I'm very fond of this kit because it just looks like I was having a lot of fun, and I was. So that is the GM Sniper 2. And I'm trying to see if I forgot anything. High grade Gundam Death Scythe. And the cool thing about this is that we also have two oh, okay. Hi Sam. Hello. We have two Leos. And I was experiencing. Okay, hi. Hello. We have two Leos here. He's like bumping my hand. And this is a cool little like, okay, so this was like a cool little like kit, little like project that I made because I have like these little fire effects. It's just like a little candle, little one of those little candles, but at the time I was like, yo, these lighting effects though, kind of sick nasty. But yeah, that's him just kind of tearing up some things. And okay, that truly is the end of my collection. So, that's it. That's all of them. I'm trying to think. Oh, I also have this one. You know, I'll just throw caution to the wind here. See that? That was my first perfect grade, the Evangelion perfect grade. Here's a hint. Don't buy it. You never saw it because I was so disappointed at looking at it that I took it apart and put it in its box, and it's never coming out because it's the worst kit ever made. I don't even want to get into it, but I do have it, so we'll consider it on the count. But I hate it. Okay, so that's it. Hope you enjoyed the tour. I don't know. I hope this gave you insight. If you're in Hawaii, Oahu specifically, and you want to get into the hobby, then go to Minicube, Michi's Toy Box. I'll shout that one out because I actually do buy some from there. Michi's Toy Box. It's a little underground, it's a little indie. Once I send this video out, his place will probably be like packed, but oh well. Michi's Toy Box, also cool. Also go check out Razors has some, and I mean, if you're gonna have to buy online, I recommend buying from Mecha Warehouse and USA Gundam. I'm a little bit more of a fan of Mecha Warehouse just because of like they have a lot more just like in stock. USA Gundam, they have a lot of just pre-order slots and that's it. Like if you just want a Gundam now, I would go to Mecha Warehouse. So that's my tips. If you're a normie, you buy from Target, and that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the walkthrough, and that's it. I don't know. I have a lot of fun with these, and it's just something that I really enjoy. So I thought it'd be time to show you. So, okay. Bye. Goodbye. Bye. Love you. See you later. Bye.